Last summer, a group of St. Louis students took part in a filmmaking camp called We Make Movies. They set out to tell stories of consequence using nothing but an iPhone and editing software. When they partnered with the St. Louis Cardinals, it opened the door to experiences which changed the kids' view of storytelling. Take a look.
St. Louis Summer Stories is meant to be a program, a free program, to bring kids together from diverse parts of St. Louis.
The folks who are involved, both at We Make Movies in LA, as well as the folks at Apple, who are really generous in not only their support, but also the conceptual idea.
The Cardinals Fantasy Camp does a lot more than just, have people wear uniforms and go play with some Cardinals alumni. The money raised by Cardinals Fantasy Camp was helping to open this brand new center, this cancer center for adolescents.
When you're taking on really challenging, really heavy, nuanced stories, that's honestly where the learning happens.
It just so happened that Ricky Horton, being the fantasy camp commissioner for the Cardinals alumni, was absolutely on board. Love to meet your students. And so we kind of did a hybrid situation since the pandemic last summer was still really fairly raging. We did a lot of Zoom calls with the students, but we decided to put our masks on and we went down to Ballpark Village and we had a chance to interview Ricky Horton.
So you're getting these from all angles, but where do you want me to look? Right here? Right.
Let's just ask. If you don't ask, you don't get. That's kind of been a lesson I learned and one I wanted to pass on to the students. Ozzy agreed to do a Zoom interview with our students.
So here we are in this Zoom, right? And you can see their faces, and it was just like, to be able to give students access, and unique access they otherwise would never be able to have, is something really, really special. These students who grew up after he retired, they know him as an icon, as a person who represents the Cardinals, who represents so much more than just as a baseball player. It was amazing because you get to see students really kind of come to grips with, how do I tell this story?
We're looking forward to year 2 of St. Louis Summer Stories and working with the St. Louis Cardinals.
You don't need to come from a certain high school, public, private, city, suburbs. We want to break down those walls.